All right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Freedom Team. Good morning to all of you who are new with us. We got several people on here that are new with us just in the last couple months. I see Latoya's coming in. Rick, good to have you here. We got some guests with us as well. If you are a guest, welcome. You're always welcome. We do this every Tuesday. And great stuff every week. We're wrapping up the year, wrapping up 2024. Who's ready for 2024 to be over? I'm ready.
Are you?
I'm just ready for it to be done. It's all good, whatever. It's holiday time. We're still going full tilt. Christmas is one day, a couple days, Christmas Eve. Most realtors tend to just take the month off and just pull back. It's a time to really get ready for 2025. But I would tell you guys, be ramping up things. I learned it way back when. I just do the opposite of what everybody else does. They all pull back on their marketing. I ramp up my marketing. Because you can gain some big market share going into the new year, as everybody else is starting to get going come January 1st, get going now and watch January just be a big month. My wife and I had a listing appointment yesterday, went great. We're listing the house probably January 2nd. They got some things to get ready, but I think it'll sell, pretty quick, really. It's a good one. So it's just a good time to be out there, be hustling with it. You can really pick up some good stuff. And I'm excited to bring Nick back. Called up Nick a couple weeks ago. Hey, man, you got anything new? You want to come in here again to Freedom Team? We love having you here. The people show up. They just keep coming in here. I'm letting people in as I'm talking. It's always good to have you. Nick's been working with a lot of us really for a couple years now. But back here quite a while ago now, started his own company with AI. KREM AI, and man, a lot of us have gotten certified through his program. You can opt to do that or not, doesn't matter, but it's well worth it. I would tell you to sit down and really look at what he's doing. He's been here now. This is our 6th time, I think, in the last 6 months. We've got that whole series put together on our YouTube channel, also in the Freedom Team Workplace group. You can find that. Well worth going into and watching those if you have some time here this month, because AI can really just benefit your business in so many ways. I know when I first heard about it, it was kind of like this, like, oh God, another thing I got to learn. But you really, and I think through you, Nick, of just seeing like them, this can become just a great assistant for you. This can be something that can, take 10 hours out of your week and give you some of that time back to do other things. And there's so many ways that AI can benefit us. And you're just the master at it, you and your guys working with you. And a lot of us getting certified through you, with what you got going. So we appreciate you coming back, man. You've worked now with hundreds of agents, all across the country. It's great to have you, come in here to Freedom Team and pour into us. We love it every time you do it. So thank you so much, man. I know you're busy. So,
man, I appreciate you too. And I said it once and I'll say it again. I do not do this for everybody. Come on to the group, give training, give it out. But for the Freedom Team, when Jeff, Sean, Tim, Eric, Kathy, when you guys call, I answer, right? I believe in what the Freedom Team is doing. I believe in what you guys are doing. And I'm just excited to share back to a community of agents who are excited. And also you guys who turn your cameras on. I love people who turn their cameras on because you guys show up to these meetings. Appreciate you guys. So today, when Jeff called me, he's like, I hear a little ring, and he's like, hey, you got something else for us? I'm like, well, you know what, Jeff? I think I do have something for you guys. We have a couple things that I'll be covering with you guys. I'm going to be covering I think I'll limit it to 3. I don't know. I'm pretty good at staying within my limits. I'll limit it to 3, just different ways that we can use ChatGPT. And I think it's really understanding, family, like as you continue to learn and use AI more and more and more, start treating it like it is your greatest collaborator. It's a collaborator for your business. The reality of what we're really dealing with here, family, is the birth of a new species on this planet. That's really what we're dealing with. It can read, it can think. AI can think now. It thinks in probabilities. It can read, it can see, it can speak. Tell me how this isn't a new species that we are witnessing being born. And now they're even working on ways where Neuralink and all these neurotransmitters will allow it to smell. And it's just insane where this is going. Right now, as we speak, AI can alter the genes to literally eliminate some diseases that we are currently, dealing with. Can literally go into the DNA, alter the genes, and completely eliminate diseases and see them before they're coming. And some people will tell me it's not smart enough to write a listing description. Like, It's literally curing diseases, reading DNA at a high level. But yeah, you're right. It can't write your listing description better than you. Those 4 sentences that you put on Google, you put a lot of work into those, right? What I'm going to show you guys today is going to be 3 simple hacks that's going to save you guys a crap ton of time, a lot of time, right? A lot of time, and also just be able to put you guys ahead of a lot of other people. And at the very end, I'm going to show you guys one of my new favorite tools. It's absolutely free to use. It's paired with ChatGPT that will literally make you stand out from everybody else. It's kind of silly. It's kind of corny, but it's a lot of fun and it'll make you stand out. All right. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to have to be able to share my screen here, Mr. Jeff. I believe we're going to have that request.
Yeah, rookie over here. I forgot to give you the ability to share your screen.
Oh, look, family, you know, it's like
my first time doing this, Nick.
Yeah, it's your first time. Welcome, Jeff.
There you go.
This is AI for real estate agents. That's me right there. AI for real estate agents, right? Here's the reason why you guys are all here. You've been hearing a lot about AI, don't fully understand it, want to learn how to take advantage of it. You see the biggest companies in the world spending literally billions of dollars to get ahead of AI. Every country is working to get ahead in AI right now. Literally, the way I'm looking at it is, if you're smart, you're using AI and looking to get ahead of it right now, right? And that's why you're all here right now too. Here's the reality that nobody's telling you, is that you literally have no future in real estate without learning AI. Heck, there's no future in the world without learning AI. How many people here saw the past job interviews or like descriptions say, must be proficient in Microsoft Office, right? Like that was like the big thing, must be proficient in this. That's how it's going to be with AI. Must be proficient in AI. Any job worth having, you will have to know how to use artificial intelligence, period. That is not even a question. That's where we're headed. And the longer you put it off, the more advanced it gets, harder it will really be to get a good grasp on it. Like I said, like we're raising a new species. That's the cool part about this too, is like, as you keep using your ChatGPT, the more it learns about you, the more its memory fills, you're literally helping raise a new species. It's pretty exciting. Just a little bit about us. We are the KREM Institute of Artificial Intelligence. We have been published in Forbes, Fox, Google News, Yahoo Finance, you name it, for the work we are currently doing specifically in the real estate industry, right? We created the world's very first AI certified agent with a couple other announcements coming for the world's first at the new year. Stay tuned for those. But, you know, we specialize in the real estate industry and how to use AI specifically in real estate. Yes, it is myself and my real brother. We've known each other for a long time. Ha, 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 the laugh track. You can say we've known each other for a long time. We started our business 6 years ago, almost to the date. Celebrating our anniversary a couple weeks ago. And, you know, we grew our first business into 13 countries in all 50 states because we know how to do one thing pretty damn well, how to market, right? How to market and brand. 2 years ago, almost 3 now, AI came into the world. We're like, holy crap, if we don't make an adjustment, we're going to be put out of business, just like a lot of other people. We just realized a little bit sooner. So we shut down our other company and launched the KREM Institute of Artificial Intelligence. Yes, it is myself, my brother, and Chad. You don't need to know all of us right now. You know me good enough. Here's what we learned. I'm going to cover this every single time because it is this important. The mindset and how we think is important. The frame and lens in which we view AI is extremely important. Here's what we know. Start looking at ChatGPT as your lifelong employee. Family, this is your employee. This is your collaborator, right? How many people here have ever said, man, if I just had another version of me, man, my business would be running a lot smoother, right? Like if I just had one more me. This is the perfect employee that you've been dreaming of. You just didn't think it would look this way, right? When I was picturing my perfect employee, I definitely wasn't thinking of ChatGPT years ago, but it works 24/7. It's $20 a month. It can read, it can think. If I tell it to remember something, it actually remembers it, right? And it continues to grow with us. It's getting worked into more and more and more of our appliances in everyday life. Start looking at this as an employee and not a tool, and I promise you this will all start changing and making a heck of a lot more sense with you. Start looking at it as your personal assistant, your employee. 2, AI is a lifelong skill. Who here thinks AI is going away? Anybody? All right, we got a real smart call. Nobody thinks it's going away, right? This is a lifelong skill that you are learning right now. Okay. How you communicate with it matters. Look, there's a language of the future, and that is prompting. How you communicate with AI does matter. You know, there's the old saying of there's no such thing as a stupid question. That's a lie. That doesn't work with AI. There's absolutely such thing as a stupid question when it comes to ChatGPT. We like to say if you ask it a dumbass question, you get a dumbass answer, right? So like how you speak to it does matter. 3, AI tools are only as good as you train them to be. Yes, there is training that goes into this. Again, if you look at it through the lens of an employee, if you don't train your employee how to do something, what's the likelihood of them actually completing the task correctly? Probably pretty low, right? So like you got to be able to train it on certain things. 4, go deep, not wide. Here's what I mean by that. You don't need 1,000 AI tools to dramatically change your life. Chances are you only need a couple, and ChatGPT is for sure one of them. And it's about business efficiency and growth. Okay. So here's what we're going to be covering today. I'm going to be covering some simple ways that you guys can utilize your ChatGPT to really start making a difference in your business, start making a difference in your marketing, and really keep you ahead of other individuals, right? So when I'm talking about ChatGPT, what we're going to be covering today is first, I'm going to cover some simple ways you can use it. Let's see. I'll cover first the search GPT. How many people here saw the search GPT come out where you can actually search the web? Awesome. Wow. All right. So I'll start from there since we don't know. So before search GPT came out, you couldn't really get up-to-date information on ChatGPT, right? It was always like a year old. Now with Search GPT, it's within your ChatGPT. Once you click it, it literally searches the internet for you. I'm going to challenge you guys, right? I'm going to challenge you guys to not use Google for an entire week. Who here is going to accept the challenge, even after I tell you like how to do it? Put challenge accepted here in the chat or accepted in the chat. To not use Google for an entire week. And I am going to show you guys why it is even more beneficial to you on using Search GPT, right? So let's go ahead and check this out. So Search GPT, check this out, family. You guys are going to love me after today's call. So Search GPT, right? Before this, you would just type in what you're looking for in ChatGPT or like blah, 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 and type it in, right? Check this out. All you got to do is hit this little world and it searches the web for you. So it'll literally search the web and get you information. And this is just the ones that everyone's looking up. I wonder why they're looking up Elton John. But like, for example, now I'm drawing a blank. What should we look up? What are the top 5 things to do in Medina, Ohio this weekend? So instead of going online, trying to find blog posts, trying to find information, I can literally just go here and say, hey, what are the top 5 things to do in Medina, Ohio this weekend? And it will give me the top 5 things to do in Medina, Ohio this weekend. You can literally look up anything you want on the internet and in real time get your answer. What I like about this too is I don't then have to go click on a bunch of links to try and find the information. The questions that you ask, it literally comes up here in search. So instead of using Google, I challenge you guys to start using this search GPT because you could find all the information you want. But then I could also turn this off and say, now turn this into a social media post for me. I'm a real estate agent and want to inform my community what's happening this weekend. See, and even if you don't spell good, it kind of picks up on it. All right, here you go. But this is where Search GPT, look, family, you literally do not need to use Google anymore. And maybe we'll cover how this affects SEO. And like, there's going to be like a new GEO, generative engine optimization, that comes into the fold, right? Because now SEO is still important. And I might cover that here, but that's not what I intended to today. But this search option is what I wanted to cover with you. It literally searches the internet, gives you links in case you want more information on each one. So now, instead of using Google all the time, you could just come right into here, search GPT, ask it questions, and it gets you real-time, up-to-date information. Here's what I wanted to show you this here today. This is literally I feel like I'm cheating every time I use this. Seriously, like, if you guys like playing fair, this tool isn't for you. What I'm about to show you isn't for you. If you like playing fair, this isn't for you. This is like a cheat code that I'm about to give you guys, right? How to create unlimited content, unlimited information, unlimited blog posts. Look, family, right now, we have this thing called AI certified marketing assistants that's happening right now, right? And they are literally posting 5 to 10 blogs a day for some of our clients. Who here thinks they can manually write 5 to 10 blogs a day? I can't. You know how much that would cost you? About $5,000 a day if you want to do that. I'm going to show you guys how they're literally doing this using this Search GPT tool, how they're creating posts, creating emails, creating blogs, and just sheerly dominating everybody else, right? Like right now, like one of our clients, they have their blogs have gone up in visibility 1,800%. They are ranked at the top of all 3 searches that they're looking for. On top of that too, it's completely done for you using ChatGPT. Like I said, this is literally like a cheat code, right? So check this out, family. Using this Search GPT tool, you can come into here and say, here's the first one that they do every single week. It's what I was just showing you. What are the top 5 things to do in, then your city name, Medina, Ohio, this weekend? Here's the first one that they do every single weekend. Why? Because people always love being informed on what's going on in your community. So you come into here and then you just search, what are the top 5 things to do in Medina, Ohio this weekend? So it's going to go through and give you these different things. All right. Then I say, now can you turn this into a social media post to post about this? All right. So now it's going to take the top 5 things to do this weekend, and then it's going to turn it into a social media post. And here's the cool thing about Search GPT and what we're doing. You can do this once a week and just come in here and say, what are the top 5 things to do this weekend in my city? And all of a sudden, every week, you're updating your database. Then you can say, now turn this into an email. Top 5 things to do in Medina this weekend. Here you go. Now, every single week, everybody in your email database is getting the top 5 things to do this weekend. And they're going to look forward to that email. Because if they're anything like me, I love doing things, but I hate finding it. Right? Like, I don't spend the time to actually go out and look for these things. Now, here, let's take it a step further. Now turn this into a blog post for me. Wow. Look how much time that took me, family. And every single week, you can do this once a week. People love staying up to date about their community. It was actually one of the first books that I wrote about 7 years ago now. Wow, 7 years ago. You think I was young? I'm young now. Whew. 7 years ago. And it was called The Community Champ, right? How real estate agents can build their brand by championing the community. And here's a great way to do it. All you need to do is do that Search GPT. What are the top 5 things to do in my city this weekend? And you do that once a week. The cool part about this is like all of these things update for you automatically because there's always different things going on the weekend for you. So it stays up to date. But let's take this a step further. I could come here and I can say, let's see, what are the top 3 neighborhoods to live in Medina, Ohio? Medina, Ohio. Whatever it comes up with online, let's see what it comes up with. Top 3 neighborhoods. Wow. All right. Boom. Now turn this into a YouTube video script because I know people love YouTube. Top 3 neighborhoods to live in. Now turn this into a YouTube video script.
So good.
So we'll go around this. So like literally this search GPT is your best friend for creating content and creating anything. And here's the best part. You might be like, but Nick, top 5 things to do this weekend. Okay. Top 3 neighborhoods to live into. Great. What else can I do? Well, all right. Now, if you need to come up with content ideas, let me ask Jeff, since Jeff, you went through this with us. If I want to come up with 30 different content ideas for a real estate agent, what do you think I should do, Jeff?
What do you mean?
Like if I want to come up with 30 different content ideas for as a real estate agent, what do you think I should do?
Well, I'd go in here. I mean, this is where I would do it, and just
Ding, ding, ding.
exactly. Just give me 30 ideas. I'm a real estate agent. You've trained it as a real estate
Yep.
agent.
I'm
Give
a
me
real
30
estate
ideas.
agent.
Give me 30 blog posts for buyers. Why? I mean, you could come up with so much stuff.
Different blog post ideas for buyers. Here we go. So you can literally just ask it, hey, I'm a real estate agent. Give me 30 different blog post ideas for buyers. So let's see. So it'll literally come up with these different things.
Then you could take that title and then have it write the blog.
I can literally just say 5 questions you must ask at every open house. Copy this. Come back here, search GPT. Can you give me 5 questions you should ask at every open house for real estate agents? It's going to search the web. Awesome. Now turn this into a blog for me. And it goes
do it as an email then to send out to your buyer contacts. You could then do it as a video script for YouTube. You could turn
bingo. Exactly. And you could just come into and literally ask it the question. If you guys want to know any question on here, you can ask it here. This search GPT is literally the ultimate cheat code. Ultimate cheat code. Top 3 neighborhoods to live into. Top school districts in the area. Top new neighborhoods. Top new construction. You just ask search GPT, searches the web for you, gets you up-to-date information, and then you turn it off and ask it, now can you write me an email with this? Done. Mm-hmm. Literally done. This search GPT, like I said, it feels like cheating. It really does with how great it is. Let's see, on the community updates, I create blog posts, unload it to my blog or to KB Core, then send it to social media posts. Yep, there you go. Even more SEO juice. And if you want to be a real gangster, there's also this one right here, fully optimized article using FAQ. I'll put this in the chat. We can literally take the blog post that I was just talking about. Let's see. I think this one was, yep, my blog post. I can take it here. Was this the email? Yep, that's a blog post. Come back to here. Help me optimize this for SEO. And then it goes through and it optimizes it for me. Here we go. So it'll go through. Insider tip, arrive early to snag the best details. Inside pro tip. I like that. Goes through here. Wow. Even gives you all this. That's pretty freaking cool. Meta information, SEO title, meta description, FAQs. So it goes through and it even gives you all of this. This one, I think I included that in the chat, right? Yep, that's the one that I use. And then you have it fully SEO optimized for you as well. This search GPT family, it is literally a cheat code. Any content, any information that you want, pulls it for you in seconds. All you got to do is ask the right question, right? Like I said, it feels like cheating knowing how to do that because there's no way. I mean, how long would it take you? How long would it take you to figure out the top 5 things to do this weekend? You'd have to find it online, get the location, get the date, figure out a little bit of blurb on each one, and then you'd have to figure out that's just one of them. Then you got to do that 4 more times. Then you got to figure out how to write it in a blog. Then you got to figure out how to write it in an email. You just won't be able to do it unless you hire someone to do it. And then how much would that cost you? Instead, now you can do that in seconds. Right? All right. So that's one of the tips that I wanted to share with you guys. The second one is, I may have covered this with you guys already, but I want to make sure I go over it again. Is this little tool right here, My Listing Buddy. It is that good that everybody here should know about it again. My Listing Buddy. It's free to use as much as you want to use it. So here's how it works. We've trained ChatGPT how to write your listing descriptions, how to write all the marketing for your listing, how to create all the marketing for your open house, and you're just sold, right? So I'm going to show you guys how this works. I'm just going to pick a random home here. Let's just say this one. I'm going to take the facts and features of this home. And for the record, yes, we've trained it how to write good marketing, how to write good copy. So when you get a listing, I'm sure everybody here is excited when you get a listing, right? Like, yeah, I got a listing. But then it hits you like, all right, now you got to go back into work mode. You got to write the listing description. You got to write your just listed Facebook post. You got to write your just listed email. You got to do all this copy. Well, now you kind of have to, right? So all you do is click here, create a listing description. My Listing Buddy is going to be like, let me know this information. Here's all you have to do. The facts and features that you would input into the MLS, you just copy and paste your facts and features here and hit enter. My Listing Buddy is trained. First, it's going to write you in a paragraph format. So it's going to go step by step and write you a paragraph format for your listing description. Then it's going to do bullet point format. So literally in seconds, My Listing Buddy gets you your listing description for you. But we don't stop there, right? So after you get your listing description, you're like, man, now I got to write all my just listed material. Well, again, you kind of have to, right? All you have to do is copy and paste your listing description and hit enter. And My Listing Buddy will write you 2 Facebook posts about your newest listing, 2 Instagram posts with hashtags about your newest listing. And then we'll even write you emails promoting your newest listing as well. 2 Instagram posts with the right hashtags. My Listing Buddy is on ChatGPT. It's what we call a custom GPT. Great question, Tracy. So My Listing Buddy is a custom GPT. So what that means is my team, this is actually one that I created, right? My team went in the back end and we have pages and pages of information on how to write good copy, how to write good listing descriptions, how many characters you should use, fair housing, and all these different things. So now it's like a specific ChatGPT that has been trained just to write marketing for real estate agents. I hope that makes more sense. But here we go. Just listed. All I do is copy and paste my listing description, 1 Facebook post, 2 Facebook posts, 1 Instagram post, 2 Instagram posts, and then 2 emails to buyers introducing your newest listing. Then we don't stop there. Then we come back, right? Same thing. Create all my marketing for my open house. All you have to do is copy and paste your listing description. Then say open house is Saturday at 2 p.m. EST. Well, if you're in an Eastern time zone, you probably don't have to put EST, right? But what My Listing Buddy is then trained to do is it's literally going to take Facebook post number 1, open house alert, discover this open house. It is on this date. So it'll write you 2 Facebook posts about your newest open house, 2 Instagram posts about your newest open house. And I'll go step by step and do all of this for you. I feel like this hack is simple, but it's going to save you so much time, right? How much time, energy, and effort does it take to write these different posts, to write these different emails, to write all these different things? And now it is literally completely done for you. email to home buyers, 1, 2, then email for agents, inviting them to your open house. All completely done for you. My Listing Buddy, completely free as much as you want to use it. And what I would recommend is everybody here, when you open up My Listing Buddy, just click that link I put in the chat. And then when you open it up, you're going to click this button right here, keep in sidebar. So you see My Listing Buddy here. You want to click keep in sidebar. So that way, every time you go into ChatGPT, it is just over here on your left and you click on it. So that way you don't have to search for it every single time. It'll just be over here on your left. Does that part make sense to you guys? Thumbs up. All right. All right. So I want to leave some time here at the end for questions, but I do have one more. So this is something that we learned that is literally, it's pretty freaking cool. All right. So I'm going to show you guys how you can literally turn any one of your listings or your marketing into a music video pretty much in seconds. Right. So like, look, if you guys know about marketing, like one thing I firmly believe in is the best marketer always wins. It's not the best agent. It's the best marketer. You know, you can look at something like the Jake Paul, or is it Logan Paul that did the fight with Tyson? One of the Paul brothers did the fight with Mike Tyson. Why did we all watch it, even though we know it was going to be fixed? Right? Yeah, I think we all can pretty much agree on that. Because millions of people watched it, shut down Netflix, and because he's a damn good marketer, whether you like him or not. Right? The best marketer wins. So I'm going to show you guys just a little trick that you can do using AI that will enhance the marketing for your listings, and it will get more eyeballs. Because I'll tell you what, there's no agent out there that's not using AI that is going to do this. Right? So here we go. So let's say we use My Listing Buddy, right? And we come over here and we say, create a listing description. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this right here. We're going to create a listing description. Well, this is step 1. Single paragraph. So then My Listing Buddy is going to create a paragraph for me. And I'm actually going to have to make sure I share my sound. There we go. All right. So here we go. So we get our listing description. What we're going to do next is just tell ChatGPT we wanted to write a song for us, right? Using this information. Now, can you write me a song in the style of, let's just say Taylor Swift, using this information? And then you copy and paste your listing description, right? So I just asked ChatGPT, can you write me a song in the style of Taylor Swift using this information? This is all on ChatGPT. Everything that I shared with you guys is on ChatGPT. Yep. All right. So now this is right here, right? Dream Home. Welcome to Mansfield in the style of Taylor Swift. So it writes me this song. All right. Pretty cool, right? Writes me a song. But now what do you do with it? Well, you go over this tool code, suno.com. Suno.com. I'll put this one in the chat for you guys too. Yep. So I copy this and I bring it over here. And yes, you have to click this button here where you click custom. But here's all you have to do. Copy and paste your lyrics, right? Where it says lyrics. And then style of music. No, I'm not thinking Swedish pop. I'm thinking country song. Hit country. And then all you have to do is click create. Here's the cool thing. You get 50 free credits every single day. So like I've been using this a good amount, as you can see, and I haven't paid a dime for this. And here's how fast it does work. So you guys ready to hear the music for your latest listing to show it off? Here we go.
'57, the year it was born. A house house with a heart that's weathered the storm. 4 bedrooms waiting, 3 baths to unwind. A timeless treasure you're about to find. Fireplace burning, it's cozy and bright. Laminate floors glowing soft in the light. Step through the seasons, 3 rooms to explore. This house isn't just walls, it's so much more. And oh, it's calling your name. A backyard deck where memories are made. In the heart of this vibrant place, you'll find your rhythm, you'll find your space. Welcome to Mansfield, where dreams take flight. In this home where the past and the present collide. Friends, joy, laughter, stars shining above. This isn't just a house, it's the home you'll love.
It's a hit.
It's a hit.
I like it.
I see somebody said, "Isn't this against copyright?" Well, let me ask you this: what's against copyright? What would be against copyright for this? Because what's up?
The music.
No, because it's not one of her songs. Like, it creates random songs every single time. It was a country song. So it just creates random songs. We wrote the lyrics, right, in her style, right? So it's not like she's never wrote a song about this house, and the music is completely separate. One thing you can't do with this is upload it to iTunes or Spotify. That's the big no-no, because they don't want you making money off of this music. So like the music industry hates this app. They hate Suno because like, holy shit, people can create a song in a second. But as long as you don't upload it to iTunes and start your own country singer named Tim Holland, right? Like Tim's like, all right, Tim's going to go out there and be his own country singer now, right? Lip sync all the rights. No. But as long as you don't do that, yes, you can create it for each one of your listings. And now you have a music video for each one of your listings. Somebody was saying, yes, you can go on here and you can write it for the different neighborhoods. You can take the blog post and say, now create a song, go over to Suno and create a song for this. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, as long as you aren't posting to make money on the song, you are good. You are absolutely right, Bill. Just don't create a pop person that doesn't exist anymore. Patricia Ann, what's going on? I haven't seen you. Good to see you. But family, doing good. How are you doing? But with that being said, here's what I will say about that. You might be like, but Nick, that's kind of corny. Yeah, but you'll get eyeballs. You'll get people watching it. You'll get people commenting. You'll get people sharing. Isn't that the whole goal of marketing?
Heck yeah.
Look, where attention goes, money flows. Get seen, get sold. I got 1 million of these. Why? Because it freaking works. So yes, you can use this. You can use Suno with a virtual tour. You can use it to make a song about the top 5 things to do this weekend in your town. I recommend doing it for your listings. Because again, imagine walking into your client's home or even before you go on a listing appointment and saying, hey, I took some time to create this for you. By the way, I know ways of marketing that traditional agents don't even know exists. Go ahead and check out this song that I just created for you for your home. They're going to be like, what? You just created this?
I wrote a song for you.
Yeah, I wrote a song for you. You know, and this is
I was
where
up all night working on
perceived value. Perceived value. Because how many people here do you think another agent wrote a song for them? Look, differentiation is the name of the game. Imagine if before you go over there, you send them the listing description, the Facebook post, the Instagram post, the email, and the song, and be like, here's just some things I created for you using my personal assistant. This is what makes me different.
I think about using it to market yourself in the sense of just like, here's all the unique things that you do. You know, like I've got all these guarantees that I do, all these different things I do, like to put all those in there and to come up with a song. Like, you know, here's my, I don't know.
Hug family, the best marketer wins. Best marketer wins. You know, this is why I like just going over some of these tools. Look, Search GPT is a freaking cheat code. You can outmarket anybody using that tool. Create more emails, create more content, and make it, I would highly recommend making it community specific, right? Yes, you can post a song on social. Making it community specific. not just top 5 things you should look for in a real estate agent. Like you could get that a lot of places. Make it community specific when you use Search GPT. For every listing, use my listing buddy. It's free to use, makes your life easier. And then start creating some music videos, family. Differentiate yourself from everybody else.
Wouldn't this open us up to TikTok?
It can open you up anywhere, Patricia. You could be the music video real estate agent.
Oh, that was out loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, look, and then you can use it in a tool called Opus.pro if you guys have started using Opus yet, and it will literally create reels for you, chop up your video, put subtitles on it, and all of a sudden you got literally like a music video with reels. Can we watch the recording after this? I don't know. You guys be awful nice to Jeff, Tim, Sean, and Kathy, and Eric. You got to ask them nicely.
We'll have the recording. You'll all
Guys,
have the recording.
I wanted to leave it open here at the end for questions, comments, excitement, because, you know, this is something to be excited about. Family, artificial intelligence has not existed in humanity before these last couple years. It has not been available to you. You have tools at your fingertips that world leaders didn't have a decade ago. You have more powerful tools than world leaders had a decade ago. Right now with these tools. The question for everybody here is, what are you going to do with them? Are you going to be like most people and watch the greatest technological advancement in human history pass them by? And then 5 or 10 years from now, somebody asks you, hey, what were you doing during the AI revolution in real estate? And you know what most people are going to say? Man, I was too busy to really take it seriously. How silly does that sound? You were too busy to take advantage of the greatest technological advancement in human history. But that is the answer that most people are going to have. So if you're coming up with your priorities for 2025, start making AIs on that list. Because if it's not, you're going to be one of those people who are just angry and bitter years from now because you watched this pass you by. So let's go questions. What's going on, Alex?
Hey, Nick, how are you, buddy? Thank you again.
Yeah.
2 things. One, I like to be very organized and my files and folders, you know, so I'm working with a number of wholesalers and flippers throughout the country, and it's like overwhelming, right? Setting things up. So I said, all right, why don't I ask ChatGPT? I threw it in there. It basically gave me the whole format of how it should look, and it even gave me suggestions. If you prefer this, do that.
Yeah.
If you prefer, so I was blown away by that. I knew it would do it, but I was still blown away.
Yeah.
So
man, that's awesome.
it makes organizing much easier. Marketing question. A lot of people seem to say, and I know we've all heard this, is that it sounds redundant when you pull it from, or it sounds similar. What's the word I'm looking for? Obvious that it comes from ChatGPT or an AI. How do you avoid that being in the marketing realm?
Here's what I will say. 2 things with this. The first is how you train it does matter, right? Because like me pulling that information from there, like if I just go into ChatGPT and say, write me a listing description, and then give it like, write me a listing description. The home is 3 beds, 4 baths, and 3,521 square feet. That's what a lot of people do. And they come into here and it's going to be like, that's why it all sounds the same, because they don't use it right. Like, and then just all of a sudden starts creating shit for it. Right. So like using things like My Listing Buddy will make you stand out, will make you different. Using Search GPT to ask it a specific question and then create things from there will definitely help it stand out. And you know what I will also say to all of them? They're drinking that haterade, brother. They're out there hating because they're like, but it takes me so long to write my copy and do all these things. I take pride in it. Man, I'm smoking some of these people because I'm not sitting there and being a hater, right? Like, look, my blogs, like the blogs that we're helping people get right now, they're ranking all at the top. People don't care. They go there to get information. They're not sitting there thinking, was this written by ChatGPT? The only people doing that are the haters that are sitting on the sideline. They're like, you're doing too much. You must be using AI. So Yeah, like I said, literally AI is restructuring DNA to get rid of diseases right now. And some people will have you believe that it's not smart enough to write a post. Like, blows my mind. So great question, because I hear it a lot, Alex.
I
What's up,
appreciate it. Thank you.
Nick, I think along that same line, and with Alex, I think because if we go back, I think it was the very first training that you did with us here, which would now be like 6 months ago, I think. Which I put the playlist, guys, in the chat. The whole playlist is there for all of these that Nick has done for us the last 6 months. So you can find them all there. Elizabeth, all those are there as well. This one will be added to that list probably by tomorrow. But with that, I think the very first one you talked about, just again, how important it is to train the ChatGPT, and to take some time to do that, because I can see those posts on Facebook. You can just tell that was AI.
Yeah.
It's AI. It's got all this stuff in it. You can just see it. But I think the more you train it to talk like you and to sound like you and all that, and take that time to do that, I think makes a big difference with how that spits it out. Am I right there with that?
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. I save things to memory. So like my memory, there's a memory feature in ChatGPT. So it knows a little bit more about my writing style. It knows, like, if you see in every one of my emails, it has a PS. It has from the KREM Institute. So like it has things in there that is specific to me. It knows that never start an email with, hey, or how's it going? I'm just like little things along those lines. But the biggest thing about that too is, look, you're going to have haters. If you don't have haters, you're not doing enough. They are going to say, was that written by ChatGPT? And I'll be like, damn sure, damn right it was. Why do you think I send a couple emails a day and you don't?
Yeah.
Oh, great question, Alex.
Who else has a question for Nick? Comment, thought?
Questions, comments, excitement. Come on, guys, lay it on me. Hopefully not too many jaws are on the floor after that song. I see everyone stuck in
I like
your
the music. I like the music feature. That was that gets me thinking.
It was amazing, Nick. Thank you so much. I have a question on getting my listing buddy to that side again. Show me how to do that again.
Yeah, absolutely. Great question here. So this goes for any custom GPT family, right? So my listing buddy, what you want to do is you just click this button here with the drop arrow, and then you click keep in sidebar.
So I don't have that already. When you say click this right here and drop down, I don't have that.
Are you on your computer?
I am. Let me go back.
Are you asking, Tracy, like, how do you get my listing buddy to show up in
correct?
ChatGPT? Like, just do you search it, Nick? Do you just search for my listing buddy?
So I included the link here, so you can click on the link and it'll pop up.
Uh-huh.
Another way you guys can do it is this tool right here, Explore GPTs.
Okay.
I'm with you, Tracy. I'm not getting when I click on the drop arrow. I get, oh, there it is. Never mind. Now it did.
Okay.
Yep. No, you actually can do this on the free version. So Explore GPTs, this is like your Netflix library of AI tools. You can literally look up anything you want. You can literally use Canva in here, logo creator. But you can type in my listing buddy here.
There you go.
It'll pop up too. An error occurred. So I guess it's not loading right there. It's funny. But if you have the link already, which we all do, you can copy and paste my listing buddy and it'll pop up.
Keep inside. I got it.
Yep. And then keep in sidebar. So that way it's always here on the left when you log in.
Great.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Nick, I'm sorry that I was late to the game, but you said $20 a month is the upgraded version.
Yeah, $20 a month is the upgraded version. I highly recommend everybody here pays it because you can do things like advanced voice. If you guys remember we covered advanced voice, right? Did we cover advanced voice? So like things like on your phone, you can use the app and all of a sudden I could be like, hey, what's up, Kelsey? I want to impress this Zoom call today full of great real estate agents with the Freedom Team. Can you tell them how's it going?
Hey, it's fantastic to hear from you. Sounds like an exciting opportunity with the Freedom Team on the horizon. You're going to knock it out of the park. Need any last-minute pointers or a confidence boost before you dive in?
Let's do this. Let's pretend like you're my assistant and I'm on a listing appointment. Can you explain to them why it's important to work with an AI certified agent?
Absolutely. I'll channel my inner assistant for you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for considering our services. In today's fast-paced real estate market, working with an AI certified agent isn't just an advantage, it's a game changer. Our certification ensures that we leverage cutting-edge artificial intelligence to provide unparalleled insights, efficiency, and personalized service. This means not only finding your dream property faster, but also navigating negotiations and transactions.
Thank you, Kelsey. I mean, look, family, I use this for a lot of things. I'm like, hey, Kelsey, can we continue my Spanish lesson from this morning?
Claro que sí. ¿En qué estábamos trabajando esta mañana? ¿Puedo ayudarte con vocabulario, gramática o cualquier otra cosa?
It's my Spanish tutor. It's my French tutor. It's my role play partner. I role play my sales calls. I role play different things. I talk to it about like how to use it for my business. Like, what am I not seeing? One of the best things that I really use this for is I uploaded like 20 different documents just full of my brand, my message, my company, and all of these things into ChatGPT and had it saved to memory. Then I'm like, hey, what am I not seeing with my company right now? What am I not seeing with my marketing? And it starts piecing things together. Pretty badass there.
Well, if you ever get lonely.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do I ever
Sorry,
get
I'm heading.
lonely, Jeff? Oh, with Latoya, what's going on?
Yeah, I had to head out, so I had to turn my camera off. My apologies. So I do have a question because you train ChatGPT to do a lot of things. I think I read somewhere that it can run out of memory. Like, is that accurate?
Yeah, it is accurate. And then there's different ways that you can literally take all of your memory and then put in a prompt and then say, hey, summarize my memory better, and then delete your memory and then update it with the summary. So that way it can continue to learn more and more.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, good question. Memory is a feature that it does have a limited amount. For me, it's still pretty dang big, like works for us. But yeah, you can run out of memory.
Good question.
Yeah.
Who else has a question or a comment or a thought? A lot you can do with this.
You're amazing, Nick. I'm glad you're here again. Can you put in your amazing discount special for the Freedom Team? Because we're ready to join.
All right. All right. I will give this to you guys. Since you asked, I wasn't planning on it. But
Cyber Week. It's Cyber Week. Come on, Nick. Give us a special.
Y'all get 75% off right now to become an AI certified agent to go through our program.
That's
and what
awesome.
I will say is this. Of course, we teach you how to use AI. We go deep in how to train your ChatGPT, amongst other things. What we give you guys is an undeniable advantage over your competition, where you can say every other person who walks through that door is a regular traditional agent. I am an AI certified agent using the AI listing advantage. Here's exactly what I do differently than everybody else. Right now, you guys get 75% off, because the Freedom Team love too, since Toy asked. It's right there in the chat. That's good till this Friday is when that code is active for.
Very cool.
Elizabeth, I love ChatGPT too.
Okay, Nick. So since I was one of the first already, I am an AI certified.
Woo!
So do I already have all this that I just ain't been using? Because that needs to change like yesterday.
Yeah, Patricia. So like you'll see in the emails that we send you too, we do once a month, a private class for just AI certified agents too, of how to use a lot of these different tools. But yeah, all of this is already in there as well.
Okay, so I don't have to pay more.
No, of course not. No,
Praise
not
the
you.
Lord. Thank
Patricia,
you,
you already signed up. Here, just do this. Go ahead. And if you guys do have questions, you can do this too, Patricia. Guys, you guys can just jump in my man Chad's calendar. He's our support specialist. If you guys have questions about joining or just questions how to use AI for the best, like Patricia here, of how to get the most out of the program, just go to bookchad.com. You guys go to bookchad.com. You can hop in our guy's calendar, ask any questions that you have too. Sorry, guys. This wasn't supposed to be a sales thing, but Toy, he knows that we have Cyber Monday going on, so he's trying to help me out.
Hey, Nick, is the search GPT, when I'm looking at Chat GPT, and I'm going to go through and bust through all the old videos and join this here, but I'm not seeing a search GPT link on it. Is that?
I believe the search, you have to be on the paid version. So like that's
awesome.
It's $20 a month, guys. It'll be the best $20 a month that you spend in your business. But yeah, that's like a paid version since it's a new feature that they rolled out. No, thanks for clarifying that, Bill. Three minutes. Let's see.
Any other questions, comments, thoughts while we're in here? Appreciate everybody being here. Big crowd today. It's nice.
Yeah, nice crowd. A lot of cameras. I like that. I like how the Freedom Team rolls.
Okay, so let me make sure. So I need to go to search GBT and sign up.
No, as long as you have the $20 a month version on ChatGPT, you should have this world button for search.
Okay, I don't have that. So how do I do that? When I go to ChatGPT, what do I do?
You do my plan.
Oh, upgrade my plan. I got you.
So you just have to have the $20 a month version. Yep. No, great question, Patricia.
There you go. So guys, this recording will be uploaded. It'll be added to that playlist as soon as we have it all finished up, probably sometime tomorrow at the latest on Thursday. You can find it there on the YouTube channel. You can also find it in the Freedom Team Workplace group if you're part of EXP. And again, if you're not part of EXP and you want any of these recordings, that link is right there in the chat. We'll add it in there. You're always welcome to watch those. Whatever, ask the person that got you on here for more links, more info. Whatever, they can help you out, get all this stuff as well. Okay, send it to you. But any other last minute thoughts, questions? Sean, Tim, the other Freedom Team founders in here? Good stuff. Yeah, really good stuff. Nick, we appreciate it, man, all the time. Every time you're in here, it's such good value. We get a great turnout every time because you bring it, new stuff. It's changing all the time. So yeah, definitely. Guys, we appreciate everybody being here. Reminder tomorrow, come back, join us. We just do our Wednesday open mastermind, connect to collaborate. The same time, same Zoom link. Well, a lot of us will be in here. You never know where that's going. A couple weeks ago, we ended up going down the road of FISBOs. We'll go down the road of YouTube. We'll go down the road of AI. I mean, it's just, we never know where that's going to go, but it's always really good. So I would encourage you guys to come back tomorrow, join us on there. Okay. The more agents on there, the better. It's kind of like standing around the water cooler and we're all just talking and catching up on things and new marketing ideas. And well, here's a listing I've had an issue with. Can somebody help me? And we all pour in and help and price reductions, all kinds of stuff we're talking about on there. So come join us there tomorrow. Guys, thank you very much. Nick, as always, appreciate it, man. Have a great Christmas coming up here. Great month of December. Okay, let's go get it, guys. It's a good time to capture the market share. Seriously.
Thank you,
Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a great day.